and we're going to receive the message from the African National Congress, led by Comrade Zweli Mkhize. Comrade Zweli, over to you.
Thank you very much, Comrade Program Director. May I salute and greet the General Secretary, Comrade Blade Nzimande, Deputy Secretary, Comrade Mapaila, the members of the Central Committee and all the structures of the Communist Party, the First Deputy President, Comrade Shingange of COSATU, and all the alliance partners present and members and structures of our revolutionary movement. The ANC congratulates the South African Communist Party on achieving this landmark of 99 years being at the center of the National Democratic Revolution as part of the ANC-led alliance. It is an honor and privilege to address you today, therefore, on behalf of the ANC to congratulate this organization coming from a long-standing ally, the African National Congress. We have come a long way with the South African Communist Party. From inception, the Communist Party correctly analyzed the political situation in our country and resolved to mobilize the working class and build partnership with progressive political formations to galvanize the masses of our people into a formidable force of liberation. Over the years of the existence of the Communist Party, it has been a trusted ally of the ANC and an equal partner in the alliance, without which significant victories would have been insurmountable in our tenacious journey of our liberation struggle. The Communist Party has always been an integral part of the conceptualization and prosecution of major campaigns that shaped our liberation struggle in response to the onslaught of the apartheid regime in an effort to annihilate our forces and frustrate our people's aspirations for democracy and freedom. So the Communist Party has played a significant role in the landmark activities that were a signal of the intensification of our struggle, such as the Defiance Campaign, the mobilization leading to the adoption of the Freedom Charter, the formation of Umkhonto weSizwe, mobilization of international solidarity and support for our struggle, especially from socialist countries, the establishment of the liberation movement after the unbanning, as well as the participation in the negotiation. In short, because of the uniqueness of our alliance, the Communist Party has been part of all the victories of the ANC and its alliance partners, celebrating the joys of our victories and sharing the feelings of sadness and the pain where the ANC suffered setbacks. At best, the best characterization of this relationship is found in a statement by President Oliver Tambo, who says, and I quote, "Ours is not a paper alliance created at conference tables and formalized through signing of documents and representing only the agreement of leaders. Ours is a living organism that has grown out of struggle. We have built it out of our separate common experiences," unquote. This is the strength of the alliance, excuse me, is the understanding and respect of the different histories and roles and responsibilities of each partner with it, which are distinct. This has ensured that the SACP, a Marxist-Leninist party and a vanguard movement for the working class, were equal members of the African National Congress, a national liberation movement that mobilizes all classes, strata, and sectors of society, in partnership with COSATU, which organizes the workers around the working conditions, and lately including South African National Civic Organization, which focus on civic issues involving the residents. This unique relationship enabled the Communist Party to contribute in the thoughts and theory of the revolution and the development of many leaders we share. And today we pay special tribute of these generations of working class leaders, amongst them comrades Moses Kotane, J.P. Marx, Harry Gwala, Chris Hani, Elijah Bahai. The list is endless, and all of them served every one of our revolutionary organs with distinction. But the combined experience and lessons from our forebears demonstrated that alliance partners, we are stronger when we work together. The best outcomes have been achieved from our united action. Over the years, we've supported one another. It is correct that we continue to influence one another. This approach has saved our struggle and averted serious crises that our country has faced. Our partnership was created to build strong foundation for a positive future, characterized by democracy, peaceful coexistence, unity, non-sexism, equality, freedom, justice, and prosperity. While the ANC and the SACP have not always seen eye to eye, our history has proven that when we are together, we can achieve what we can achieve is endless. We brought together the ruthless unjust system. We brought it down, the ruthless and unjust system, and change the trajectory of the entire country, and then change the lives of many millions of our people. But our forebears knew this to be true, many of them holding mass for both parties, the ANC and the SACP. And this continues today, and I want to say we have to commend you for continuing this very noble tradition of our forebears. It is important also that it's normal for us to understand that partners can always disagree, but disagreements are not supposed to be seen as antagonistic differences. It's important that we never allow adversaries and detractors to take advantage of those differences and divide us. Such arguments between us must always be a reflection of healthy contestation of ideas. President Nelson Mandela, addressing the SACP in 1995, said as follows, and I will quote, "It's a relationship that has detractors in abundance, a relationship that has its prolific obituary scribes, but it is a relationship that always disappoints these experts because it was tempered in struggle. It is written in the blood of many martyrs." Unquote. So we need to work together to uproot the demons of factionalism that's slowly taken root in our structures. Factionalism in the ANC means factionalism in the Communist Party. We have to work together to rid our organization of this demon. Rampant corruption is threatening to tear our structures and is eroding the deep trust and confidence our people have in our movement. These have to be ruthlessly tackled by the alliance partners with the same vigor that we used to fight against apartheid. We know that we celebrate important birthday where the fault lines of poverty, hunger, joblessness have exposed our flanks. We need to close our ranks in search of our solutions to rebuild our ailing economy and eradicate inequality. We need to unite as we transform our economy to become more inclusive and stimulate growth, eradicate squalor in rural areas and peri-urban centers. We have to work together to improve our education, to build a universal health coverage through the national health insurance. It is time also that 1 year before the SACP celebrates its centenary, is called upon again to aid the movement in yet another fight, and that's a common enemy against COVID-19. To date, more than 500,000 positive cases and over 8,000 people that have died. We have to work together to fight this new pandemic. We have to also work together to save our workers who are in the front line of fighting against COVID, protecting them and making sure that none of them go to war without the proper equipment and proper training. And all of this means we have to work together because it's part of the challenges that we have to work together to ensure that we create a prosperous South Africa. As we stand here today, we want to commend the support that we have received from the Cuban Health Brigade, and we commend them for the solidarity and support, and we understand why there's been a call for this brigade to be nominated for a Nobel Peace Prize. Comrades, in closing, let me say, this year we're celebrating a 100th anniversary for Comrade Zweli and 25 years since the passing away of Comrade Joe Slovo. Comrade Slovo envisaged a post-apartheid South Africa enshrined in the National Democratic Revolution, which would bring to an end every sort of racial discrimination and privilege, guarantee democracy, freedom, and equality for all. We ought to take lessons from Comrade Slovo's demeanor and the way that he conducted himself in the movement. At this point, therefore, on behalf of the African National Congress, we wish the South African Communist Party a happy and revolutionary 99th anniversary and many more years ahead to assist in building the future of our country. Amandla, thank you very much.
Away too. Thank you.